Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea and I serve as the Director of the TRiO Student Support Services program here at Green River. I have been sending out emails trying to communicate all of the things happening in TRiO and on campus now that we are in the middle of a pandemic and everything has moved online. So those emails come to you as TRiO updates. They're very long and we understand that you're being bombarded with emails. So since we're all in this virtual world, we thought that we would take this opportunity to create a hopefully short video, just doing an overview of what's included in the email and to just provide some more information than what we wanted to put in a text setting in your email. So feel free to follow along on this PowerPoint, or you can pull up the email that I sent so you can also have access to the attachments. The first thing I want to touch on is mandatory advising for summer and fall. So just as we did in winter quarter when we began mandatory advising, we have placed a block on all TRiO student accounts. This is something that we cover in orientation if you're new. For those of you who have been here for a while, this is the mandatory meeting where you get to check in with your advisor. This is supposed to be a time for you to ask questions, to connect, and to hear about the things that are available to you that you may not have time to find on your own, or that you just want clarification on. And it's also just a nice way to check in. Make sure you're on track, you're working towards all the correct classes that you want in your degree, as well as what financial aid will cover. If you have any questions about the process, there's an attachment to the email that I sent out last week, or you can email me. I've included my email address here in the PowerPoint. Just so you all know, registration does begin next week. So for veterans, workforce, and some students with accommodations, it will be Monday, May 11th. For the rest of the population, you will begin registering on May 12th, which is Tuesday, and it's based on credit. So the more credits that you have at Green River, the earlier registration time will be. If you meet with your advisor prior to your registration time and it's necessary, they can provide you with a slight bump. Meaning you can register a little earlier. We ask that all students book their appointments for summer and fall advising through our online booking system. We've tried our best to make it user-friendly, so please answer all the questions that we ask you in that online booking system, including if you would prefer to have the appointment via Zoom or phone. This really helps us as advisors know who we need to follow up with and who we do not. So if you select phone, your advisor will call you on your day, your scheduled day and time. If you select Zoom, then your advisor will send an email with information about that Zoom link and or meeting ID and password. We also are asking that you register or you schedule your appointment with your assigned TRiO advisor. We have caseloads in TRiO, meaning that we all serve a certain amount of students. And this is really important because we are a grant. We have to follow grant guidelines. And so please, if you know who your assigned advisor is, schedule that appointment with them. If you do not, we've embedded information in our online booking system for you to contact us to figure out who your advisor is. Next up is our TRiO lobby. So we are hosting our virtual TRiO lobby through Zoom. So we are there just like we would be if we were on campus, Monday through Friday. Our office hours are the same. Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5, and Fridays 9:30 to 4:30. During those times, there will always be a staff member present. Myself, Rosella, Shamarki, or Tamim will be hosting the lobby. Please give us a minute when you connect to Zoom to let you into the lobby. We're trying to keep one student in the lobby at a time to maintain confidentiality. So if we invite you into the lobby and we're already serving another student, that's okay. We have created a breakout room called the TRiO chat room. So we'll place you into that breakout room. There may be other students in there for you to chat with, but it's just meant to be a virtual hangout so that when we're done serving the student that's currently in the lobby, we can come in and grab you. Once we're done with that meeting. Same goes for tutoring. So if you're in the tutor lobby area and you're waiting to meet with Debbie or Albino or another tutor, then we'll put you into the TRiO chat room until they're available. Again, trying to keep things simple on Zoom and also confidential. So just bear with us. Sometimes we do have to take restroom breaks as well. So if we don't get to you immediately, just know that's why. I've embedded here a link. So Rosella led us through this, the TRiO team, on how-to video on how to use Zoom and also how to use our online booking system. So I would definitely recommend checking that out. It's a really helpful tool. We also embedded here our Zoom lobby ID number and the link that takes you directly to our Zoom lobby. It's really important that you follow the instructions and create a Zoom account using your student email address. This will help you have a more seamless transition into our Zoom lobby because there are frequent updates with Zoom as well. So it's just important that you create that account in order to utilize Zoom. But do please take a look at the video that we created for you all. So as I mentioned before, we also are hosting all of our tutoring services through our TRiO Zoom lobby. In the email that I sent out last week, I gave you an overview of this information, but I also included the schedule for the tutors as well as their expertise area, meaning what they are able to tutor you in. So they're the different subjects. So please take a look at that, utilize all of those resources. And then come to the lobby and meet with our tutors. They are there in their breakout rooms waiting for folks to come in with questions. So something that I look forward to every year is our TRiO student celebration. So we've been doing this for a very long time. We're going on year 32, I believe, of our grant. And every year we like to celebrate our program and especially our TRiO graduates. So if you're planning to graduate or have graduated in the 1920 academic year, we would really love to highlight you in this video. So you'll see in the PowerPoint and in the email that we would like for you to participate in 3 different ways. Just pick one, sorry, not in 3 different ways, but pick one way to participate. You can send in a video, so something similar that to what I'm doing now. Just introducing yourself, your program of study, maybe what your plans are after graduation. Are you transferring? Are you going to work? Are you taking some time off? And then also just highlighting your time at Green River. Anything you want to share, any words of wisdom, anything like that that would just add some life to the video that we're creating for you all. Normally we would be doing this in person, but because of the pandemic, we are doing this via video. So the TRiO team is going to be putting together some video clips just like I'm doing now. And then we would also really love it if our students could participate as well. So we really would like to highlight our graduates, but we're also welcoming TRiO participants to participate as well. So if there's anything that you feel like you want to share about your experience in TRiO or at Green River, please do so. Normally, when we are on campus, we do something called an open mic where we pass the mic around and students are able to share anything that they would like to, that they're moved to do about their instructors or again about the TRiO program or any other organization they're affiliated with on campus. So in addition to the video clip, you can also send an audio clip, or you can just simply answer the questions and email them back. But please send a picture of yourself just so we can personalize it a little bit as well. If you could get those all into us by the 22nd of May, that would be really great. It's going to take us some time to edit it and get it all ready to share with everyone. Next up is I wanted just to highlight some different organizations on campus that you all might find necessary and helpful during this time. So the first one is the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. So many of our students utilize their services daily when we're on campus. They also have a virtual lobby with staff there to answer questions and support you, but to also connect you to other student groups. So the student groups that usually have an active presence on campus now have virtual lobbies. So this would be a great place if you're feeling like you are missing that personal connection or you want to find ways to get involved. The Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion is a great place to start. They also have a book loan program through the Commencement and Achievement program. So I know books were kind of a nightmare at the beginning of spring quarter and at the end of winter quarter. So this is a great way to begin preparing for summer, since all classes will be online as well. Scholarships. So the Green River Foundation scholarships are still open. They extended their deadline. So the new deadline is now the end of May, the 31st. It's listed here, as well as the link is embedded so that you can check it out. If you're going to be here next year for the academic year 2021, these scholarships would apply to you. Also, if you're planning to transfer, there are transfer scholarships to support students who are graduating and transferring for fall of 2020. So there's a short essay that you have to fill out, and then there are, you do have to get letters of recommendation. So please check that out. Let us know if you have questions. The GATOR Food Pantry and Benefits Hub. GATOR Food Pantry is still running. So if you or anyone you know is hungry and struggling right now, the GATOR Food Pantry is there. All you have to do is call campus safety and they will escort you following social distancing protocols and provide you with food. The Benefits Hub is also up and running. They are a wonderful resource. They have many things to support students, not just during COVID-19 and the pandemic, but also in a regular school setting. So they've created a video here for you to check out. They highlight their resources, and it's just a great way for students to get connected to the Benefits Hub. IT Help Desk. So I have utilized the IT Help Desk a lot in the last 2 months as we all have transitioned to working remotely, and it's been really, really helpful to have the IT Help Desk there. I recommend checking them out if you're on Canvas or you're trying to access your student email and you're having any issues. We have 2 IT Help Desks, one for faculty and staff, and then one that's exclusively there to help students. So I would definitely recommend that you utilize the not only their phone line here, but also their virtual lobby, where they can share their screen with you and do different things to help you access whatever it is you're having difficulties with. Lastly, I wanted to share again TRiO contact information with you. So we have our Zoom lobby link here. We have our text messaging center. We don't check that one every hour, but we do check it every day. So I would encourage you to do Zoom or email if you're looking for something a little more immediate. Excuse me. I've also included Shmarky Rosella in my contact information for you. But that's it. I tried to keep it brief. Thanks for listening, and please reach out and stop by the Zoom lobby and say hi. Take care and be well, everyone.